Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and I apologize profusely. I could have swore that the last episode for Black Clover that I uploaded was episode 47. I was wrong. So, this is going to be my review for episode 47. Essentially, I don't have to really mention very much because I've already mentioned it before. That essentially, Asta... the weird thing is that, when Vito, however you say his name, I guess awakened his true self, what he was before, which was an elf, he somehow gained the ability to regrow his arm back, which shouldn't be possible even with magic, because apparently even the best recovery magic would only be able to close the wound. It wouldn't be able to grow back a whole limb or even reattach, I'm assuming, the limb. And again, I'm assuming the limb got disintegrated by Noelle's attack. And the guy sent an attack her way, which, if it had actually hit her, it would have more than likely killed her, because that's how strong it looked. But thankfully, Asta was able to get back on his feet, thanks to Kahano being able to somehow heal him a little bit enough for him to get back on his feet. Not completely, obviously, probably not even halfway healed, but just enough to be able to heal him, to get back on his feet and defend Noelle from the attack. And question, is Asta getting taller? Because I could have swore that he was a little shorter than Noelle, but now I think he's at least her height. Essentially, they're the same height. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. I know that Yuno is still taller than Asta. I know that much. But yeah, Asta is going to try and obviously fight. Noelle can't really do anything because she doesn't have any... Her last attack drained up pretty much all her magic, which is quite a lot considering all the mana she has. Part of the reason why she doesn't have very good control over it. But thankfully, Vanessa and Finral decided to go and step in. Even though Finral was terrified, he decided to come in and help either way. And thankfully, with their help, Asta was able to do a lot more than he was able to before, because her Vanessa's threads could pull him out of danger, and Finral's portals could essentially give him an easy way to get, avoid an attack. Just pull him through a portal and have him appear like behind him or something. But yeah, I forgot to mention in episode 48 that not only were Vanessa and Finral helping Asta, but Gauche, Charmy, and Gray showed up and helped as well. So they were all trying to fight this guy, and that was near the end of the episode. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know if I'll be able to record anything in the next couple days because I might have been exposed to COVID. And if you're wondering how, I only just found this out today. But I'm not saying who, but apparently someone I know who may or may not work with me. I'm not saying who, I'm not saying what their position is or anything. I'm just saying I possibly got exposed to it because they're not coming in for 10 days. Usually, if you're just getting tested for it, at the most I think it would take, a few days to be able to get the results. Sometimes as early as 15 minutes, depending on the place. So it makes me think at 10 days, it's a possibility that she has COVID. But they didn't confirm this or not, or I didn't hear from her and she didn't confirm it, so I only heard this from another coworker who was my assistant manager. Her husband came in and told me to keep the mask on because this person's got COVID, and that explains it. So I'm gonna try and get tested tomorrow. If I can, it'll be a place where I can go get the test, and if it's positive, I'll obviously have to stay home. Only good thing about that vacation from work, and my nephews because I won't be able to do anything with them because I'll be trying to quarantine myself. So I won't have to be able to do anything. So far, if for some reason I am positive, I haven't had any symptoms really, to be completely honest, besides the obvious cough. But I've had that. I get that every year, so it's not really anything new. Anyway, I figured I'd let you guys know what's going on. Obviously, I'm not saying who, but I'm assuming she only just found out herself. So, yeah. And we're obviously not telling the customers because can't really having them know when it might not even be COVID. But my coworker and I are going to go get tested just to be on the safe side. I mean, worst case, we're negative. Or best case, we're negative, I should say. Worst case is we're positive. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy all this, and I'll see y'all next time.